In this generation, we think the government's hostile policy is something new. It's not something new. It first began in 1962. You see, until 1962, when Jamaica and Trinidad got their independence, everyone born in the British West Indies was defined as a British West Indian. Ask your parents and grandparents. They will tell you they were told they were British. And as British subjects, they were told they owed an allegiance to the British Crown. This is why so many West Indians volunteered and fought for Britain during the First and Second World War, because they believed they were fighting on behalf of their mother country. A lot of the older generation still refer to themselves as British. They don't define themselves as Jamaican, Trinidadian or Bajan, etc. Because when they were born in the British West Indian colonies, it was instilled in them that they were British. Every single man, woman and child who came to Britain to help rebuild the country after the war, every single man, woman and child who came to Britain on invitation of the British government because their mother country needed them, came to the UK on a British passport. Every last one. There are many elders who still have their British passport from when they came to the UK, and they hold on to it with pride. It wasn't Jamaicans, Bajans, Guyanese or Trinidadians who came to Britain in the 40s through to the 60s. Each and every one was a British West Indian. There are many elders who, by being born in the West Indies, by being told they were British, who were invited over by the British government, who travelled on British passports, who understandably considered themselves to be British. This is natural because they believed what they were told. They believed that they were British, that was their nationality, that was their identity. Now, the government wanted and invited their British colonial subjects in the West Indies to come and help rebuild the country. And our elders heeded the call to help what they considered to be their motherland, because they had been educated on the so-called glory of the British Empire. They were educated that they were part of the British Empire. You get me? Although the government needed the labour, the resource, the energy, the power, the strength of the young men and women to work for the benefit of the UK, they needed but never really wanted people of colour living in this country. They were in fact happier taking in people from the countries they were at war with than the peoples who fought for them. And so from 1950 onwards, the Tory party looked into ways to stop British West Indians coming to settle in the UK. Only British West Indians, not people from its other colonies like Canada, Australia, New Zealand or South Africa, etc. And it took them just over a decade to formulate that policy in order to exclude we. And they found a way with the Commonwealth Immigrants Bill in 1962. They passed a law to say black people couldn't come to England no more. And this was the first example of the Tory government's hostile policy to people from the West Indies. Please share this video widely. Please subscribe to my channel. More videos coming soon.